Well, if I said that was easy, I'd be lying, because that was shit. Hey, so this is our current bathroom door. Very underwhelming. It's like a brownie, awful brown colour. Pelmet, very old school. So we had all the walls, not the walls, the trims painted. This kind of off-white grey colour. Looks a bit blue on camera, but it's quite grey. Looks smashing. So did that a while ago, but we left the doors because we didn't know what we wanted to do. And we decided that we want to pull this pelmet off and try to replace this with a more of an exposed barn style door and keep this original door but put some VJ paneling, so it'd be like a panel maybe a centimetre or 9mm, I think they are, either side, and kind of disguise this whole door as a new door, because barn doors are super expensive. So we'll figure that out. See if we can find something to make this happen, and we'll take you along for the ride. Let's go. I smell sausages. Wild sausages. Meow. This Bunnings is huge. Huge. What's that in? Looking for the food. What? Oh.
Easy VJ.
Oh, what?
Easy VJ.
Get your mind out of the gutter. I think that's it.
Right.
I'm trying to hold this and I'll pull one out.
Yeah.
That's 7mm, so that's thinner again. So the issue is that that's 900 and a door's 2 meters, so it's not big enough to go two on top of each other. So I thought it would be 900 that way and 1200 that way,
Yeah.
but it's the other way around. And their life the issue. Go back in your hole.
Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
Couldn't do it horizontal.
You could, but I think it would look goofy.
Okay.
Doesn't mean we can't do it, but it just means we probably need to look at a different style. That's too thick. Is it the same stuff? Back to the drawing board. We might have found something. Stay right there. So we found this door. That was the floor, not me. This door on special, because someone bought it and didn't collect it. Because it's a special order. Special.
I
So-
wasn't sure if the VJ would be too much detail for a small space.
Yeah, look too busy. So there's a couple of discounted doors. Oh, there's discounted front doors as well. Our front door's fine. We don't need a new front door. And we're gonna get one of these Racky Boys, little roller tracks. So that's gonna be the hard part. Now that we don't have to do the VJ paneling, it'll be a way easier job, but track set. All right, let's have a look at those.
Like to put your little grubby fingers on it.
Yes.
My door gets dirty.
They're already dirty, look at this.
Disgusting.
Disgusting!
We have returned home victorious. Oh my God, flashbang. We've returned home victorious. Very dark, sorry. You might have seen this at Bunnings, but change of plans. We've got a hollow core door. Most doors are hollow core, if you didn't know that. Hard on the outside, hollow in the middle. Listen to that. Yeah? So, sorry, our old ones. These are our old ones. Hard on the outside, hollow in the middle. And this door's a little bit wider, so fingers crossed it fits. It'll fit, but like, fingers crossed it works. So I'm going to try and mock it up now with the new thing. This is what we have in the bathroom and the garage. Ghastly. This is the old brown colour versus the colour that we paint, which would be this. And you see a bit more light. But again, the camera makes it look bluish. But yeah, that's us. So we'll give it a crack. See how it goes. Old door, new door. Part 2. Maybe some lunch and then part 2.
A few moments later. Okay, we've got a little barn door track set. 2 meters. Measure this up, make sure that it's the span of that. This little guy here, a little crackerino, we might patch that while we're at it. And I've got to paint that before this goes on. Why? Now, one of the reasons that I love YouTube so much is because you can look up anything. Anything's on there, literally. All but one thing. How to hang a barn door. So that's why I'm making this video. It's for all the future me's. So we're going to unbox this to see what's in it so you know what you're buying. So this is a complete barn door track set, side mount in nickel. Bust her open. Oh, sick. They are heavy duty. Look at these suckers. Look at these. Heavy duty. This looks ripper. Little spaces. Oh yes. The most important part. No, I need them with that bit. Why is it all wet? What the heckin'?
Are you filming?
Yeah. Step 1, positioning the track. I'll worry about this later. Let's see what's in it. We've got little door stopper, little anti side to side things. Hanger 1. Look at the finish. This is sick. So this is nickel, which is the same style as our doorknobs in the bathroom. So we figured this would go nice. So that's where the door hangs and it slides along like this. And then I guess the track. This is the track in all its tracky goodness. Pretty plain Jane, pretty self-explanatory. I'll go size it up. Oh, let's go. Track, 2 hangers, like a inner door slider, so they have like a metal thing in the middle of your door. Door sits over the top of it, stops it from rattling. And then the C version of the same thing. So instead of the door being on the metal being the inside of the door's inside the metal. So that's that. And then the hardware. So I guess that's everything. And it gives you stuff for brickwork and woodwork, or masonry as they'd call it. We ain't got none of that. We don't need to worry. So
So this wall's quite short. The track's long enough, but the track's got to go over there. But the holes are massive. So I've got to try and drill some holes to mock this up. Shut up, kids. So because this one is off the wall, the bolts have to be like, it's like a counter lever, so the bolt has to be far enough into the wall for it to work, whereas the other one was like flush. So it doesn't need to be like padded out, but they give you the bits for it, so that's the hardest part at the moment. This is harder than I thought it was going to be. I think I've got to extend this, I've got to extend that. So this wood trim kind of acts as a bit of support. You just go longer. But I'm going to draw through that. That's a ripper sign, that's good. I cleaned this bathroom the other day. And it didn't come out the other side. Okay. Probably needs to go higher. Confusion. Jesus.
Dumb ways to die.
Why not? Doi, you know how I spoke about the spaces before? And I was like, these bolts are really long. Just didn't use them. Silly. Like a this. Focus. Not gonna focus, like this. So like I'll do this up now so that I can get the height of the door. So like this will go on the runner.
Yep.
Like that. And then I can map out where it's going to sit on the door, and then you can have the door. It's just I need it clear of the ground.
Yep.
For
For it to roll.
it to roll.
Yep.
And I'm realizing that that goes the other way around.
What goes the other way
This little stopper, the stopper is going to be that side, but I've got it the other way.
around?
Because otherwise it does this.
Okay, that's right. I'll
Gets
just
in the
use
way.
the
That's okay. We've gotten somewhere. We're up to attaching these rollers to the door to try and make something of this. So these will go on. I've mocked it up. Hopefully it's the right height. Slide her on. Mark out all the rest of the fixtures on the wall, and then you can clean the door, prep the door, paint the door while I do all the final fixtures, and then we're on. So I'm gonna put these on that. I call this a wrench. I'm pretty sure it's a spanner, but I'm pretty sure they're the same thing. But I call it a wrench. What are you supposed to call it? Tradies? No, you're out there. Wrench or spanner? I'm gonna call this a wrench. I'm about to bring in the door with the little rollers for the dummy fit. We're going to dummy fit it. So I'll go get that. Charlie. Hey, it's really hot in the bathroom. We have a door. Look at that. So it still has a little bit of adjustments to be had. This kind of sits a little bit high, so it needs to close up, but that's just about adjusting those. Guys, look at this, automatic opener. It just means the door's like this. So I'll fix that, tighten that up, and KB will paint the door. We got there. Took 2 runs at it, but we got there. Someone always got the better of me, but we've got this trim up and painted. We've extended the trim over there, painted to match the wall, and the door's ready to be hung. It just has to be painted, sanded, painted. So yeah, just got to clean up, remount the rail, the old heat lamps on to try and dry that paint so I can put a second coat on, and we're nearly there. It's taken all day, and it probably shouldn't have, but that's alright. It's the very next day. You can see a change of attire, rather colour. We've gotten somewhere. Called it a day yesterday. Thought, bit over this, but this is where we're at. So, bit of a white wall, but we've got the railing up. We've got this piece extended off of there. Ignore this, I'm gonna fill that. Don't look! From here you can't see it. But this has all been colour matched to the trim, this new bit. We've patched some bits on the wall, and we've got that new shiny rail with that little stopper up there. And the door's being painted right now. Me of an alternate reality is painting that as we speak. So that came up really good. And then I chucked this up as well. So we previously had just the 2, and we used to hang like the bath mat here. Didn't like that. So we got boom, boom, matching, and I can't get it all in the same shot, but they're squared away, folks. Don't you worry. So pretty happy with that. So I'll drag the door in soon, and we'll there I am, sweating. We'll drag the door in soon and hang it, but I've just put the second coat on, and we'll wait for that to dry. Well, if I said that was easy, I'd be lying, because that was shit. So doors hung it for the second time. Doors hung. First time I ran it level with the top of this. This is the board behind there. Ran it flush with that. Apparently not level, because as it sat on the railings, the doors open at the top but close at the bottom. But it sits there now. Door slides across, door's got stoppers there. It's got a stopper there as well. So we'll go a handle here, and then a handle here. Doesn't close fully because it's a massive door, but it's kind of how the other door was anyway. But 10 out of 10 don't recommend. That's why they pay people money to do that shit. If I can do it, you can do it, but it was shit. So that almost broke me, that one. So we're never doing anything like that again. So more DIYs, but I might stick to digging holes and planting plants. Alright, goodbye.